Hola, mi gente. I have a message. I want to talk about material things. How we all find ourselves to attach to material things. And what does it have to do with self-love, self-first? It has a lot to do with self-love, self-first. Because self-love, self-first is a basic. In this journey is when you find out how you don't need, you already have. Let me say that again. You don't need, you already have. Okay? So let me just ask you a question. If you were supposed to lose all of your money, your car, your home, your material things like your clothes, and for those ladies who love to get their nails done and their hair done and their eyebrows done, imagine you can't go nowhere to get your eyebrows done. Could you live with that? Imagine if you couldn't do your nails. Could you live with that? Imagine you couldn't get a haircut and your nails done. Could you live with that? That's a serious question. And the thing is, the answer actually is yes, you can. You can. So those are considered material things. I once was attached to all of that, and I had to learn how to separate myself and become my natural self. What you see here, this is just clothes, because I'll take this off. I don't know if you guys watch my videos, but my hair gets done in all different kinds of ways. That's just who I am. You understand? So the thing is that I do utilize what I have, you understand, for loving myself, for my beauty, for who I am. I don't attach anything to my skin. I don't attach anything to my eyes, like fake lashes. No shade to those who actually really indeed love, because when you do certain things, you can look awesome. I get it. But do you need it? That's the part that I'm trying to get at. 222. Again. Second video. So, are you able to detach yourself from everything? The fancy cars and the fancy clothes and the fanciness that becomes addictive, quite frankly. People worry about or talk about how people are addicted to drugs. I think some people are addicted to materials. You understand? It's like, let me just throw it out there. You get an expensive bag, right? Or you get an expensive belt. Or you get an expensive pair of shoes. And you find yourself at that store looking for the next thing. That same exact store looking to buy the next thing. You understand? Whatever you choose to do with your money, that's your business. I'm just here to let you know that without those things, you are something. You don't need material things in order for you to live your best life, for you to love yourself. 333. You don't need it. So if you have an addiction to material things, there's going to be a point in time where those material things, whether expensive or not, they go bad, they go old, they start breaking. You don't need them no more. They don't fit. They start getting dirty. It's all of the above. You understand? And at that moment, will you be able to adjust and walk out the street without feeling like somebody's paying attention to you? Or, you can't afford that stuff anymore? Because that's basically what the other side, the other party against you will come out and say. But you can't afford it no more. Oh, you ain't looking like how you used to look when you was young. You was popping when you was young, right? That's those jealous people, right? Come on, y'all. I mean, you probably ain't, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, or if you've ever gone through this, or maybe you're new to material things and you're having a wonderful time, looking great when you walk out the street. You understand? But let me tell you something. Attaching yourself to material things is not important. You can have them. but don't let them make you. It's my thing. You understand? Like, you like nice things. I like nice things too. However, if I don't have them, it's fine. If I can't afford it, it's fine. If I can't get it, it's fine. That's the thing. You need to be able to not attach to certain things that will control your personality, control how you step out of your own home to the public. You cannot attach to things that if you don't have it, all of a sudden you feel like life is over. You can't. You need to be able to separate yourself from these things. And it's important because they do not make you. What they will do is break you. You understand? So when you self-love, self first, there's a time when you come to a point where you just know that who you are, how you was born, how you are naturally when you come out of the shower nice and clean. If you were to live the rest of your life in that manner, will you be happy? And the answer should be yes. Okay? So, I'm going to stop there because I'm pretty sure you got my point. Learn how to love on you. Learn how to accept the type of hair you have. Learn how to accept no false, no fake items on your body. I just had a thought. There was a television show where a female had gone on a date with a man, and she attached herself to all different kinds of fake stuff, and they got, I think they got trapped inside of a door or trapped inside of some closet that they couldn't get out of. And over the course of time being in that room, the young lady was slowly taking off all of her fake items. So by the time they got freed, this man seen her true self. And let me tell you something, ain't nothing better than a woman that knows, or a man that knows their true self. When you can live life as your true self, and you don't need to front or floss or change who you are for others, or you don't feel like being yourself isn't good enough, let me tell you something, there is a lot of attraction there. Because remember, you may be 20s, you may be 30s, you may be 40s and 50s, but you won't be that for the rest of your life. You understand? You may have an expensive bag that'll last maybe 10, 15, 20 years. You understand? Who knows? However, that doesn't last forever. You ever had a moment where you were sad as, or did that bag or that stuff made you happy? Maybe in the moments you step out and you like, you know what, at least I look good. Yeah, for the moment, but you still are sad. You haven't taken care of the root of the problem for what made you sad, because it wasn't that bag, it wasn't the fakeness, it wasn't the material things, it wasn't the car. Those things, they help temporarily. They boost your ego. You understand? But the ego is not the one that's supposed to be boosted. It's the love for self that you're supposed to boost. So learn how to live life naturally. Again, learn to love your hair. Learn to love your skin. Learn to love your face. Whether you have a big nose or a fat nose, a skinny nose. For the ladies, whether you got small titties, big titties, whether you big boned or not. You got to learn how to love all of that about you. You understand? You don't need to attach anything to your body for you to be you and be sexy. For you to be you and love you. Because trust and believe, those good men that are out there, those good women that are out there looking for people to know who they are, they're not worried about how much material things you have. I mean, I know there's a group of people right now that are growing up and they're like, you know what, if you don't have this, I cannot mess with you. Listen, God bless them. Blessings to them. I hope whatever they're looking for, they do find, because ain't nothing better than two incomes when it comes to, you know, living together with someone and marriages and things like that. However, don't be with a person that's shallow. You understand? Because when you take and you strip all of those items that they have, do they love themselves? That's the question. It's okay. It's great to have a lot of material things, but do you love yourself? Okay? I'm going to stop there. Self-love, self first at all times, guys. Ciao.